Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and healthy. So today again we are here for learning science. So in science we learn about different types of things, different types of animals, different types of food and many other things, right? So till now we learn about animals, we learn about food, we learn about food from plant, right? So from previous lectures we learn about our body, right? So today we continue our unit number 4 and lesson number 7. So let's start our today's lecture. As you know, I am your science teacher Mubassira Miss from Mahdi school. And today we continue our lesson number 7. Name of this lesson is Knowing Your Body, right? So we today learn about part of the body, legs, right? So in this lesson we learn about different part of the body and what is body. All these things we learn in this lesson, right? So let's start our today's lecture with one beautiful line. That every day is a fresh start. So when you start day, so it means it is new day, and we all know that every day there is a new day, and new day is give you new opportunity, right? So every day is a fresh start. So let's start our today's lecture. So we learn lesson number 7, right? So what is name of this lesson? We learn about body in this lesson, right? So the name of this lesson is Knowing Your Body. It means we learn about our body parts and many other things, right? So let's start our lecture. So what we learn today? Today we learn about body part, right? So we learn in previous lecture that different parts like hands, legs and stomach, eyes, nose, face, head, hair, all part combined together and making one structure. This structure is known as body, right? So we learn about body and body parts. So today we learn about body part leg. Now we all know that we have two legs, right? So today we learn about this leg. So let's go and learn about leg. Before we start our today's topic, what we do? First we revise that what we learn in previous lecture, right? So what we learn in previous lecture, anyone remember? We learn about body parts, right? We see the picture of body. So in previous lecture, what we learn about body, which part we learn? Yes, we learn about hand, right? So we learn that we have two hands. So first we revise our previous lecture that what we learned yesterday, body part hand. So first in previous lecture we write the name of our body part, right? Remember we write the name. So we write the spelling of hair, ear, tongue, nose, eye, hand, legs and stomach. These all are our body part. This part join together in making our body, right? So I hope you all remember that which body part we know. So when we see arrow of nose, we can touch our nose, right? So we can understand that we have one nose. So in previous lecture we write the spelling of this body part. Then we write different name of body parts: hands, legs, eyes, ears, tongue, stomach and hair. From this we learn about hands, right? So what we learn about hands? First, we see and identify that where is hand in our body, right? So, how many hands we have? We have two hands, one and two. In previous lecture, we learned that we have two hands, right? So, what we learn about hand in previous lecture? Part of hand and how hand help us. So we learn that how many parts of hand, different parts of hand, and we learn that how hand help us in different way. So first we see the picture of hand, right? Then we count our hand, that how many hands we have. We have two hands, one and two, right and left. So these are our hands. Then we see the different parts of the hand. So we see that we have fingers in hand. So you can count your fingers also, right? So in previous lecture we learned about parts of hand. Then thumb. We write the spelling of thumb, that we have two thumb in two hand. Then palm. Then elbow. And wrist. So these all are part of our hand. So fingers, palm, thumb, wrist and elbow. So from these two are joints, wrist and elbow. So we also learned in previous lecture that we can bend our body part. This place is known as joints, right? So we have two joints in hand. One is elbow joint and one is wrist joint, right? So we learn that we have 8 fingers and 2 thumbs, and we use palm to eat things, right? And hold things. So these all are part of hands in our body. Then we learn that how our hand help us in many ways. So we learn that help us in eating, writing, carry things, playing, driving and cooking. Mostly our hand help us in this all activity, right? So in previous lecture we learn about this. We learn that how we eat with our hand. When we eat food with spoon, we carry spoon with hand. When we eat with hands, we use our hand to eat. In our house, mostly we all are eating with hand. Right? Then we learn that we holding spoon and fork with our hand. So we need hand to eat. We can eat fruit with hand. You can see here. So these all are we eat with our hand. So hand help us in eating. We learn that when we are small child, our mother give us food with her hand. So you can understand that hand is helping in eating, right? Then we learn that our mother cook food with help of hand. You can see here the picture of cutting and chopping and making food, that how we are using our hand in cooking also. So these all are pictures are showing you, that how our hand help us in cooking. then we use our hand in writing, right? So when we do homework, so what we are using for writing? For holding pencil? Yes, we are using our hand. You can see here the pictures in which students are writing with pen. In the other picture you can see that how they are writing. So these all are pictures in which you can see that hand help us in writing. Then we learn that we use our hand in carry things. Right? So we learn that we carry things like book and many other things, and we carry luggage with our hand. We put things from one place to other place with help of our hand. Did you see anywhere that someone is carry books with leg? No, right? So we use our hand with things, right? You can see here we hold shopping bags with hand, right? So all these things we learn in previous lecture. Now our today's topic is body part leg, right? So when we learn about hand in previous lecture, we learned that hand help us in many ways. We use our hand in driving also, in typing also, in using phone also, right? So today we learn about leg. When you drive a car, you use your hand to hold steering. But when you want to brake the car, what you using? You use brake of car. So this brake we use with help of our leg, right? So when we learn about hands and legs are the body parts which help together us, right? So let's see what we learn about legs today, right? So let's go. So what we learn about leg today? That part of legs and leg help us. So today we learn about part of leg, that there are different parts in leg also like hand, and we learn that how leg help us in our body, right? So let's see. So first we write the name of part of our body, right? Hands, legs, eyes, ears, tongue, stomach, and hair. These all are our body parts, and today we learn about legs, right? So in previous lecture we learn about hands, and today we learn about legs. So let's see that how legs help us in different parts of legs, right? So before we start, let's revise our body, right? So here you can see the small pictures of our body parts, right? So these all are different, right? So first we have to join our body part and make our body, right? So what we are doing here, you can see here hand also, legs also, hair also, eyes and stomach and all these things. So first we join together this part and making our body, right? So let's start. So first we take all pictures and join together. So first is which body part you can see here? It is our hair, right? So first on top of our body the part is hair, and next the body part is our eyes, right? So now you can understand that if we are not having eyes, what happen? We cannot see, right? Then next, mouth. So you can understand that it is our part of face. Eyes, nose, tongue and mouth, head, all are part of our face. Then next, we joined stomach. Then hands. So we have two hands, right and left. So we joined two hands, right? Then two legs. Now every body part is here. Yes or no? Yes, right? So which body part is missing? Hair also, legs also, hands also, eyes also. Which body part is missing here? Yes, it is ears. So now our body is complete. So now we have to take out all these body parts from here, pictures, right? So you can see the picture of our body here, right? So which body part we have? Hair, eyes, nose, hands, legs, all are our body parts. From this today we learn about legs. So let's repeat that body parts: hair, nose, eyes, ears, tongue, hands, stomach and legs, right? So these all are our part of body, right? So today we learn about legs, which I circle here. So now you can understand that which body part today we learn. So let's see. Here you can see the picture of our leg, right? So like hands, legs also have body parts, right? Which are joined with legs. So let's see. Here you can see the picture of legs and how many legs we have. You can count here 1 and 2, right? So there is a small leg, then one big leg and one is cartoon leg, right? So here you can see that there are 6 legs here. So did we have 6 legs? Yes or no? No, we have only 2 legs. So here you can see the picture of legs. Now we learn today about legs also and different part of legs also. So you can count your leg also. Let's count. 1 right leg and second left leg. So how many legs we have? We have 2 legs, right? So if you have 4 legs, then what you are? Because animals have 4 legs and human beings have 2 legs. So it means if you have 4 legs, then you are an animal. And if you have 2 legs, then you are an animal or human, right? So people have 2 legs when elephant and many animals have 4 legs, right? So let's learn about different parts of our leg, right? So first you can see the arrow. Now you touch the body part of your leg. Which part it is? We are fold our leg from there. We can bend our leg from there. When you sit down, what you do? We bend your leg from there. Which body part it is? It is knee. So when we learn about hands, we learn that we have elbow joint in hand, right? So like that we have knee in our leg, right? So this is joint of our leg and we called it knee. So when you bend down your leg, from where you are bend down your leg? Yes, it is knee. So now you can understand that like hands have joints, Like that, legs also have joints and you can move your leg from this joint, right? So in hand we have elbow. Same joint in our leg is knee. So now you can see your elbow and you can see your knee. So you can understand that same structure in leg also like hand, right? When you fall down, mostly you injured on knee. So you can better understand that knee is very important part of our leg, right? Now let's see which is next one. What is this? Yes, it is fingers. But when we learn about hand, we called it fingers. But when we learn about legs, so the fingers of legs are known as toes, right? So here you can see that these are toes. So legs are same like hand. We have 10 fingers in hand and 10 fingers in leg also. These all are known as toes. Right? So when someone is telling you that jump on toes, so it means you have to jump on your toes. Not full jump, only jump on your toes. So it is part of our leg, right? Now let's see next. So what is this? It is foot, right? So when we learn about hand, remember we learn about palm. Like that, our leg have foot. So these all are different body parts, but they are joined together and making our legs. And our legs help us in many ways. So we have fingers in hands. So we have toes in our legs. We have elbow in hand and we have knee in our leg. So now you can understand that they are different but they are same. Then next is heel. So we have wrist in our hand and we have heel in our leg. So we also know that heel is body part which help us to walk. So we have to protect our heel, right? So now you can understand that these are different part of our leg. So let's speak together. Knee, foot, heel and toe. There are many different parts of our leg, but in first standard we only learn about this knee, foot, heel and toe. So now you can understand that these all body parts join together in making our legs. So what we learn today? That today we learn different part of our leg and we learn that it's same like our hand, right? So let's learn something more about legs. Now we learn that how legs help us in different things. So our leg help us in many ways. Now when we learn about hand, we learn about part of hand and we learn that how hand help us. Now today we learn about how leg help us and we learn today that how legs and hands together help us in many ways, right? So let's see that how our leg help us. So first and most important use of our leg is walk. So we can walk with our leg, then run, ride vehicles, playing and swimming. So these all are uses of our leg. When we walk, we use our leg. When we run, we use our leg. So Did you see anywhere that someone is walking with eyes or walking with nose or walking with lips? No, right? So what we use in walk? We use our legs in walk. Now let's see that how our leg help us, right? So first, here you can see the picture of one boy who is playing. So our leg help us in play. So you can see here that one boy is playing football. So football we know as football. Why? Because this game we play with our foot, right? Then next, one postman is going on bicycle. So we cycling with help of our legs. Then swimming. Swimming is one of the activity in which we use our legs also and hands also. Then next is using different type of machines, right? So when we learn about hand, we learn that we are using our hand in driving also and using some machines also. So this is machine in which we are using our leg, and in running, and when you drive a car you are using your hand to holding steering, but when you want to start a car you have to use your leg and start the car, right? So these all are activities in which we are using our leg. So let's see what this boy is doing. This boy is walking, right? So what boy is using in walk? Which body part help? Yes, it is leg. So our leg is helping in walking, right? So now you can walk in your room, right? So what you are using? Which body part? It is your leg. Now next, here you can see it is duck, right? Dog is walking, right? So like us, animals are also have legs and they are using their leg in walking. Then next, one girl is running, right? So when you walk fast and very fast, we called it running. So you can see here one girl is running. So when we participating in race, so we run fast. And which body part help us in running fast? It is our leg, right? So when you are going in sand to play and you are running in sand, what you are using? Yes, it is our leg. So our leg help us in walking and running. Here you can see one cat is after the girl. So some animal you see behind you, what you are doing? You are running, right? So what you are using in running? Your legs. So our legs help us in running, right? So let's see. Here you can see one boy is playing football, right? So you can see that boy is throwing ball with leg. So when you play any game, not only football, when you play handball, so you have to run, right? So you use your hand to throw ball in handball, but you run with your leg. So our leg help us in play, right? Now next, It is which game? Cricket. So in cricket, when they are running between the wicket, right? So what they are doing? They are running. And in running, what we use? We are using our leg. So now you can understand that our leg is help us in playing also. Now what you see on your screen? One girl is going on bicycle. So you can see that which body part is using girl for ride bicycle. It is our leg. So we do cycling with our legs, right? So you can understand that different vehicles we ride with help of our leg, right? So when you ride your bicycle, now you can understand that what you are using, it is your leg. One boy is riding bike, right? And you can see that we are using our leg in riding bike also. So we can ride different types of vehicle: car, bicycle, scooters, bikes. All these we are riding with help of our legs. Then swimming, we are using our leg in swimming also. We are using our hand and leg both in swimming. Learn swimming, you learn that we are using our hand and legs both in learning swimming. So it helps us to swim in water also and on water also. So in swimming we are using our leg, right? Then we using machines, and in this we use our legs. So when we ride a car, we ride car with help of our legs, and it is sewing machine in which one lady is using her leg to run this machine. So now you can understand that what we are using when you run any machine. So what we learn today? Today we learn about body part leg, and we learn that legs have different parts like toes and knees and heel and foot. Then we learn that legs help us in many ways, and we learn that we use our leg in walking, running, swimming, in playing and different way. So I hope what we learned today you all understand and you enjoy this lecture. So take care of yourself and stay healthy.